Another market. We got like the yummiest. Look at these tomatoes, so red. We're stocking up on some fruits and veg. And then Dino found this meat counter. Just meat heaven. Looks so good. Oh. Yummy bread to go with all the cheeses that we have.
Hey, that's fine by me. I know. Such a bummer.
Oh, he just cut that piece for us. Oh, it's gonna be so good. All right, a lot of questions about the food and people wanting to know more about how it's different. So a lot of people from, other countries are like, I don't understand what the big difference is. Why are you talking about the food so much? And then a lot of you are asking too, what are we going to do differently once, we get back? So like I mentioned before, Dino a few years ago got a parasite in Mexico and his gut has been messed up since then. He's gone to the doctor, to GI specialist, you've taken everything. Done all the voodoo things you could take.
I had to do a really nasty antibiotic cycle to get it all cleared out, and then I had to put all the bacteria back in. So I had somebody analyze it and tell me what bacteria I had to have, and trying to get it cultured again.
Things have worked for a little bit, and then he just goes back to feeling awful. And we're like, what is it? What is it that he's eating that's making his stomach would hurt so bad? He just doesn't really eat that much when we're at home. One thing that was kind of working before we left was he was taking apple cider vinegar, like a shot of it, before meals, and then he could eat, and then he wasn't having an issue.
Well, I was dumb. I was saying Pepsid AC and Tums because I thought I had all kinds of acid reflux, and it was, but what was really going on was I didn't have enough acid in my gut to digest all of I think what is over-processed food and chemicals in our food.
But we didn't know that.
Yeah,
really.
So then I started taking apple cider vinegar with every meal, and then everything started to get a lot better.
Yeah, so, and then I can really eat most things, but I don't really eat a lot, drink milk. I never drink milk. I'll drink oat milk, which does have more sugar in it and is, not that great for you. But I feel like I get bloated from milk, and some, breads and stuff like that, it can get bloated. So, coming here, immediately, Dino was able to eat the food, starting in London.
No apple cider vinegar.
Yeah. So immediately we could eat everything, and we're seeing that everything is just simply made, and it's not made with a bunch of extra ingredients, and the staples aren't pumped with a bunch of chemicals. So we've been asking a lot of people, doing some research and stuff, and that's what we're realizing. We even talked with this lady, and she was like, I went to the States, she was from France, and she's like, and I had your produce, and it was like
plastic.
Oh yeah, she's like, they were plastic. They taste like chemicals. They don't even taste like fruits and vegetables. Yeah. And so most of the stuff we get from the store is not vine ripened. So they take it off weeks before it's even ripe, and then they have it ripen in the store. So you're missing actually a bunch of nutrients.
They pump it full of nitrogen to get it to actually fully ripen, which is
So we're eating the fruit and the vegetables here, and we're like, oh my gosh, our minds are exploding. The flavors are so good. They're satisfying, and actually feels so we're pretty big eaters, and that's one of the questions people are saying, looks like your portions are smaller. But I actually feel like last night's dinner was 2 chicken breasts. We could have had more chicken, but that's all the butcher had. And then we had that salad. We had the pasta. And was that it? Just those 3 things?
Yeah.
Everybody was full though. It's almost like because it's real food, it's more filling, and it's not just these chemicals.
Yeah, you get all the nutrients your body needs without having, so you just get full and you feel good.
Yeah, I mean, even with lunch today, we had, different ham or different meats and cheeses and fruits and veggies, and then some focaccia bread, and everyone's stuffed, and we didn't even eat it all. We had to save it. And I think it's just because it's this real, pure, not filled with chemicals food. So what that means for us going forward and like how we want to change the way we're eating, because we do try to eat like this at home, but our food just isn't the same. It's kind of perfect timing. We did just buy 11 acres in Tennessee. So what that means is chickens, our own eggs.
I'd like to grow as much of our own, like grow and farm as much of our own stuff as possible.
Yeah.
And then I think there's some really cool community where we're going.
Yeah. Farmers markets.
Yeah,
and
them do a lot
trying
of
to get
stuff too.
locally like grown, organic, not filled with a bunch of stuff, like picked off of the vines, sort of fruits and vegetables. And I
think the biggest thing is the wheat.
The
From
wheat.
here forward, I just don't want to eat any of.
We're only gonna get Italian flour and
Or
pasta and stuff like that.
zero.
Double zero is what we keep hearing for the pasta. I think it's just pasta, or is it the bread?
I don't know.
We're just figuring this out. So, and I'm sure many people know way more than us. But that's
if
the
it means
plan.
we're healthy, then it's worth it.
Oh
I'd
my
rather just
gosh.
put the investment.
Well,
into
look,
it.
also like we're eating less but fuller,
Yeah.
and because it's good, real food and better for us.
Birds of a feather, we should stick together. I said I'd never think I wasn't better alone. Can't change the weather, might not be forever, but if it's forever, it's even better.
Hey, our trip just blew up. I just spent like the last hour rearranging some things, but it looks like we are going to go to the Dolomites. It worked out with this resort. They invited us to come up there. It's just a once in a lifetime thing. We're here right now. We have to go. And so it looks absolutely stunning. When I shared it with you guys were freaking out. You're like, you have to go. Unfortunately, we can't expand the trip anymore because Dino has to go on a work trip right when we get back to New York for Netflix. So we are gonna just make it happen. So we'll have it. We're here at this villa until Friday. Then we go to a villa in Montepulciano for 4 nights instead of 6. Then we do 3 nights in the Dolomites. We're gonna do like a 5-hour drive there, but it's gonna be worth it. We do not have the right clothes for it, but we're gonna figure it out. We'll stop at a thrift store on the way. And then 1 night ending in Florence. It's gonna be good. Oh, we're Italian because it is loud in the kitchen always with these fools. So this is what ingredient list should look like when we're shopping for food. Can you see? Yes, ingredients. Tomatoes. That's it.
Wait, really?
Yeah, literally, that's all it says. Not natural flavoring, not
You want to see what's in the jarred onion?
It's 100.
onion.
I'm gonna let you take a guess.
Onion. I mean, we could also use an onion, but we got this at that farm that was close by. That everything has tasted so good. The milk, the yogurt, everything. So we're making pasta tonight, chicken, salad. Amazing backdrop. Dinner tonight. Pasta with tomato sauce. This is the good pasta, the good sauce, all pure. These green beans are crazy. They're crazy. Oh my goodness. That focaccia bread, that was all fresh. Arugula salad with lemon and a bunch of chicken. This is gonna be good. And I don't think we'll ever, we all keep saying, let's just not forget this view. It's pretty special. And eating out here every night.